Sorry about that. That was a bit annoying. The room service guy showed up. Would have been weirder if I hadn't ordered anything. Charge port here. Oh, one of the outlets over here didn't seem to work. One of these two outlets didn't work. By the way, the restaurant here is real expensive. Things to do by Wall Street. This seems to be new from Club Quarters. Usually they're pretty Spartan about providing any of this kind of interesting information unless they can charge for it. But this is interesting. Things to do and see by Wall Street. You got some stains here on your nightstand. I don't know what you do with this little shelf here. This light seems to work. Kind of weird, stupid, pointless piece of art here. Shows you pretty much nothing. It's kind of bland, but it is colorful, which is better than you can say for the rest of this dormitory-like room. You have the exact same piece of art here and here, which tells you that neither one is probably an original. This chair, if you're going to provide an armchair, this one doesn't have any arms, so I'm not sure how comfortable it would be to sit in, or what the point of it is. I'm using it as basically as a luggage rack, which is probably kind of gross since my luggage was sitting on the floor various places. Of course, most things in hotels are probably pretty nasty. You can even see some stains, long, kind of driven into the floor here, but it is a hotel floor. What do I expect? Another light here that seems to work. That one, the switch turns on when you come into the room. You have a nice closet thing here. This is typical Club Quarters. They give you sort of a half-assed closet that's really just kind of like a dresser. And at the bottom of it, they give you, looks like nothing. They give you a little blanket there. Hope that's clean. Bed seems to be comfortable enough, by the way. Club Quarters beds are usually comfortable, except that the sheet doesn't come far enough up. You have to really yank the hell out of it. This little closet, if you're super tall or you have a suit or something, you may not fit in here. But they do save space, I suppose, in a way. If you wanted to do something up there, I guess you could, since they don't provide you a real closet. They give you a couple of hangers, and at least they're the kinds of hangers you can take off the hook or off the bar. Seems like hotels, for the most part, have stopped doing that annoying, unconnectable hanger thing. I'll give them points here. You get a full-length mirror, and the full-length mirror on the back of this door actually faces out to a place where you can actually see it across the room. One of my pet peeves about hotels is when they don't do that and put a full-length mirror right across from another wall where you can't really use it for anything. Of course, it's on the back of a door here, so you can't be both using the bathroom door and using the mirror at the same time. On the other hand, anybody with more than one guest would be stupid to stay in a room this pathetic. Although New York hotels are expensive, so even at this was like $300 a night. You got a little bit of damage here. They didn't seem to care to correct. The handles on the bathroom here are kind of nasty. Is this actually lock? No, the lock doesn't actually work on the bathroom door. But what would I expect at the Club Quarters? Bathroom. This is where things get interesting. Towel rack here. Nice kind of bad hospital-like floor. I'll start with the toilet here because it's the worst part of all this. You got, let's see, you have a toilet paper there. You have no, well, I guess you do have spare roll toilet paper way back there and behind the toilet and kind of the nasty part. That's not good. You have kind of a wall problem there. They only give you one extra roll of toilet paper. If you're having a bad night, that might not be enough. You got to make that awkward phone call. A little bit more crinkled wall, like a crinkled ceiling going on up there. A piece of art here that's actually almost a piece of art. It looks like water or something. Looks like it's by, I don't know what the name is. Something 05. Karen something 05. 2005. It looks like it's a few years old. I don't know if that, I guess that frame is supposed to look dirty, but I guess it's a way of avoiding it actually looking dirty. You get your shampoo, soap, extra soap here. It's just a shower cap. No, it's extra soap. And a washcloth there they put up above the toilet. Toilet's kind of oddly close to the door here. Toilet seems to work fine. The dumbest thing about the toilet is the way that it's set up here because they put it on a 45-degree angle presumably to save space and save money and whatnot. The handle is set up like this, in this kind of weird 90-degree angle that's like probably 35 or 40 degrees off of the toilet. Seems fine, except that you try to put the toilet seat up. The toilet seat won't stay up because it's hitting the handle of the toilet. Especially for guys, this is a bit of a problem. One of the worst designed toilets I've ever seen. A completely avoidable, major and inexcusable problem to have in your hotel room. This cannot easily be fixed. It should have been foreseeable by many people, from the hotel to the people who made the toilet, the people who installed the toilet, and nobody caught it, which means that either they were really stupid, really lazy, or just didn't give a fuck. Seeing as it's a club quarters, I would guess they just didn't give a fuck. Anyway, it makes using the toilet very, very difficult, and you have to basically sit down and then use your back as a support to make sure the toilet doesn't come careening back down on top of you. Either that, or you put the toilet seat all the way up and it perpetually flushes the toilet. Not a good scene. A little trash can, trash bag. You get another little trash can over here. You just get the two little trash cans, nothing else. The sink here is really tiny. It just kind of slips in there. The sink spigot here is off to the side, which is kind of weird. You get two glasses there I wouldn't touch. And you get your normal, really conservative, Spartan amount of towels there at club quarters. They give you one clean towel. They give you, I accidentally put my other towel up there. I should have put it on the floor. I'm an idiot. Because obviously they wouldn't dare take your dirty towel unless it's on the floor and replace it with a new one, so I only have one clean towel for tomorrow. Hair dryer down there, right in the pipes of the sink. I don't know if I'd use that hair dryer or not. I don't know if the sink is supposed to be easily removable or what. Right here you get a big full mirror. I don't know what the hell is going on there, but in club quarters they put you in these little room configurations where your room is basically set up right against the other room in a very tight and awkward way. A little too close for comfort. The person there was going into or out of their room, I couldn't tell. But it was making some noises that sounded suspiciously close to home. You can't really tell if someone's knocking on the door next to yours, if they're knocking on your door. That was a bit of a problem. Here they give you a giant full mirror, and then just in case you couldn't see yourself adequately in that giant full mirror, they give you another little mirror that's immediately in front of it, just so you can use multiple mirrors at once. I don't understand it. Anyway, it's there. It also kind of blocks your ability to use the sink effectively and creates a little bit more dark space. Something to block the light, the limited light here in this kind of pathetic and overly small bathroom. Shower seems to work okay. In fact, the water pressure was absolutely fantastic today. They give you this one tiny little shower rack for all of your soap and shampoo and anything else you do in the shower. That's kind of inadequate. It's one of those little shower rack things that doesn't hold the soap very well. On the ground, this seems fine with the shower curtain that kind of doesn't really fit all the way in there. It just kind of hangs. This is fine, except when the drain gets a little bit clogged, as they are prone to do in hotels where the showers get used and abused by a lot of guests. So if you ever had a slow draining shower, you can only take very, very short showers because it will drip all over the floor, and because your bathroom is so closely connected to your main room, it'll then leak water all over this lovely carpet that I'm sure has been there for decades and decades and decades. Overview of the bathroom, that's really it. There's not much to it. It's very tiny. Doesn't really work very well. The only good thing about it is the shower water pressure, which was, as I said, absolutely fantastic. Shower curtain seems to slide pretty well too. Let's see, anything else? You got your nice fire alarm there just in case you need to get woken up at 3 in the morning. Anyway, I guess that's it. And I will close it down, I suppose. Hope this phone works. I guess that phone actually does work. Anyway, I will close by showing you the way the rooms are configured right next to each other. It's pretty awful. It's a very phallic-shaped hallway.